Bro, we're talking Kendrick. We're talking Kendrick. We're talking, you know, the state of fucking battle rap. Who do you think is winning this little, competition?
What competition we talking? Oh, you talking about with Kendrick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't even hear Drake's shit. I just heard people saying it, but I did hear Kendrick's, and I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was creative the way he kind of came about it. I don't know. Maybe it was different to me. I like some of the entendres that he used. I thought he was rapping. I thought he did pretty well.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, like, I don't know. I gotta go listen to it. I heard the J. Cole thing. I heard he pulled back and he didn't want to get into it. But from what I heard from Kendrick, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a hype, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I think it was a setup. I think he's setting him up. And if Drake responds, I don't think it's going to be good for him.
Nah, when he said that, that Pusha T shit, when he was talking about that,
Yeah.
that was crazy. The 6th Sense shit, like he seems like he's locked and loaded, man. And I ain't front. Some of the way he was coming at him, Drake can't rap with Kendrick. Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
And I think Kendrick really like he was playing with him. Like it was like, I'm just gonna play with you right now.
Yep.
And yeah, that's what he was doing. Drake can't do what Kendrick could do. You know what I mean? And Kendrick really got that support and that love from the fans for what he does. So to me, I mean, I don't know what Drake may think he have up his sleeve, but people respect K Dot. You know what I'm saying? They respect him. And that joint was hard. Huh?
Yeah, for sure.
What you thought about it?
I look at it like this, man. I think that you're exactly right. There's just traps on traps on traps that could be led into. He's just kind of touching subjects. Hey, you still haven't responded to Pusha T. Hey, what is this about you, always hanging around women with low self-esteem? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just kind of poking, and that's a perfect play because if I know that he can't rap with me, I'm going to make him think that he can try by maybe poking, kind of like Drake does with the sneak disses, right? So I think that's what's happening here.
I think the thing with the low self-esteem thing, right? You bring up is kind of crazy because I think that alludes to because you also mentioned like his son in a sense, right? And if I'm not mistaken, his baby mom is a porn star, which a lot of people believe strippers and why and porn stars have low self-esteem. That's why they do what they do. So I kind of feel like that when he went with like that angle was a trap, and I feel like he's really going to go into that in a very disrespectful way. And I think it was a warning shot to Drake, like, bro, like I'm gonna expose who you really are and why you do what you do. And it's kind of crazy if you really think about it.
Yeah, I think that they were trying to say on academics today. One of the guys, when I was listening, he was saying that, saying something like you're a pedophile and not having the evidence is like a big deal. And I have to disagree. I have to disagree because we don't. So they were saying, and the angle is that potentially that the Euphoria was a show on, high school girls that were, in these relationships, right? And so Drake being a part of that show or being a producer on that show, why is he even, well, because he was a child star, right? But the fact that he even is a part of a sexualized teenage show potentially is, like it could be an angle into him liking younger girls. And one of the gentlemen was arguing, well, if that is where Kendrick is going with it, that's a big deal because if it's not true, then you can't necessarily insinuate those type of things on other people. And I personally disagree. The world just went crazy over seeing a gentleman suck a kid's ear. They were able to see it. And Hollywood has been filled. P. Diddy they say was the Epstein. He had cameras in his house, bro. He learned that from somebody. So who is he learning that from? And if he's learning from them, and Drake at one point in time, and many people have been connected to Diddy, well, we're to assume if Diddy has underage girls around, maybe maybe if anyone who's associated with him is around him, that maybe you like to fuck kids. Maybe you like to. I'm not saying that's what this is, but that's what you could go. If he goes there, if he has information on Drake that he could go there, oh, then it's done.
What you're saying, not to cut you off. I just realized that, the track is named Euphoria. I didn't know Drake was a producer on the show. That's wild.
Or something like that. He had something to do with the show, right?
Yeah, then I'm not gonna front. Kendrick is baiting him and he's letting him know, like, yo, we're about to talk about it. Why would you name that Euphoria? And now you're right. I didn't think about that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So that is an angle potentially, and if it is,
you know what's scary? You just mentioned the shit with P. Diddy. Like, bro, he don't want to step in the waters. You know what I mean? Like, there's not. I mean, P. Diddy can't find a lawyer to stop what's going through for what he's going through. So that's a serious angle. If he's gonna go that route, man, I didn't even think about that. That's crazy.
I mean, I'm just saying I would. I think there's nothing off. Hear me out. If you want, Cat Williams literally proved my theory. Bro, he literally proved my theory. I believe that if the UFC and UFC Fight Pass never removed my post-fight viral interview of me calling out Jimmy Kimmel, Hollywood, the mainstream media, that has amassed hundreds of millions, if not a billion views on its own, right?
Okay.
In its own right, but not, again, it got taken down immediately from UFC Fight Pass Twitter as it was going viral. Had a couple mil on it after a couple hours, right? And then they had to take it down. And I talked to someone in let's just say maybe that is close in the offices, to people in the offices, that a call was made to do so. So I look at the Cat Williams phenomena of however many 70 million views on Shannon Sharp interview. I think about what would my little clip have done if they never touched it? And how much quicker would we have gotten to the conversation that is happening now? If Drake isn't a part, let's just say it was, then that should have got exposed a long time ago. Harvey Weinstein should have got exposed a long time ago. We still don't have the fucking Epstein list, bro. So these topics need to be touched on. Why would Kendrick sit on that information? And I think that this was a brilliant move, and he's literally baiting him to say, I see what happened with Cat. The world, Conor McGregor shared my shit. There's nobody who hasn't seen my fucking shit somewhere. You understand? There's nobody that hasn't seen my shit somewhere. Andrew Tate has retweeted me. I'm everywhere. So there's nobody who hasn't seen my shit, and I believe there might be a chance that Cat Williams and Aaron Rodgers and all these other people have come out and used the method, and I think Kendrick knows it, and he's baiting Drake. I feel like he's baiting Drake because this is the kill shot. You want to get someone the fuck out of here? Nobody gives a fuck what P. Diddy has done. Have you realized that? Nobody really gives a fuck what P. Diddy's done anymore. Happened quick. He was what people aspire to be in hip hop, a billionaire. Well, what if he fucks kids, drugs people, and fucking extorts people? Like what? Then what? What if that was real? That's my take. That's my take, but that's why I do this shit.
No, I mean, listen, Drake is huge. That would be, I mean, track drop, 10 or something like that?
Say again?
The track dropped about, 10 hours ago, right? Or something like that?
Yeah.
So we're looking at it. We're going to see what if people start, because people are breaking it down. But I noticed some people aren't going that angle. This is the first time I heard you say it.
It's my angle. I'm an angle god.
If that's where he's going, bro.
Look at what Ryan Garcia just did. Everybody has took the model, bro. I exposed that with Ryan Garcia. I exposed it. Everybody's going the fucking conspiracy route because it's cool now. Hey, you should have jumped out. To me, fuck y'all. Y'all should have jumped out on that ledge a long fucking time ago. I got videos from years ago of me talking about save the kids when it wasn't fucking cool, right? And now and I'm not, and it's the right angle. I'm not even hating Kendrick. I'm not even hating Ryan Garcia. I'm not, you know, like, good. Whatever brings attention to the cause, but make sure it's genuine. Make sure it's not for a rap beef, because they could have been placing these people here. Respectfully, I don't trust anybody in Hollywood or Hollywood. I don't trust anybody because I know how the labels work. I know how they buy plays for Spotify. I know how they can make fucking songs go #1. I don't give a shit to be a part of that. I know how they bend over to then push these people. I have people that have been in on the in who are the closest people to some of the biggest people in the fucking planet in Hollywood. And I know. And we all do. So we got to stop acting like that's not what it is. And I'm done giving my respect to these people fucking anyways. I make better music than them. And I'm more talented. I can rap my ass off better. And yet we're sitting here and I'm trying to save fucking kids. And yet these platforms are given. I don't respect platforms that are given. I believe that God has given me a fucking platform to stand on my balls fearlessly and go, hey, let's move the fucking culture forward. And if anybody says that I haven't influenced the fucking culture, especially when it comes to saving kids and getting a positive message out there, whether it's through trolling or not, I mean, you could argue it's Daylight. Daylight was the first person to attack satirically Diddy, one of the first people to come out.
Well, he did say he wanted to fuck me.
Yes. I mean, yeah, hold on. Well, you get one of these. Hold on. Yes, absolutely. He did that. He definitely did that. I've done some pretty crazy shit on the internet too, though. You know, and it's a formula.
You're the first pro athlete that I've seen actually do it, and go out there and not care what anybody said. And you know, I see what Ryan's doing, and I respect what he's doing. But you were definitely the first person to do it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I've not seen you do it.
Yeah.
Like you, like without caring about sponsorships, without caring about losing money. You said, "Fuck it, let's do it." So I definitely respect it, and
I bet on myself, bro. I believe I'm bigger than Hollywood. I believe, and this is what we're gonna do. You've been fucking phenomenal. We're gonna maybe have a little panel where you come on and you talk hip hop and fucking sports with me, because, you know, I think that people want. I look at what academic does and I kind of laugh at it. To be honest with you, I laugh at it because it's just such a one-sided take. It's just people are buying into what I believe is bullshit, just like the labels. I believe they're buying into bullshit. I believe that this music I believe that they've taken away talent and individualness. Everybody sounds the fucking same nowadays. Everybody sounds the fucking same, and it's the same cadences. It's the same fucking beats. And now country has come along and fucking smoked hip hop's boots, and and these country people are fucking becoming massive stars like what should be in hip hop, but it's because they've watered down talent. And I just can't fucking, as somebody that believes in themselves, I can't sit here and allow that to fucking happen anymore when I believe that I'm more talented. That's why we have fucking Norbes on King Bow Radio, or since they won't play my shit, I will. And I want to get into something with you, Norbes, before you leave, if that's cool.
I'm down, whatever you want to do, brother.
I want to get you to live respond to one of my songs.
Let's do it.
All right. I want your live response. Let's go with Sigma, for sure. This is off my latest EP, Yuck, produced by NXA. And this is called Sigma, featuring The Undeniables.
Alpha, beta, omega, sigma. Alpha, beta, omega, sigma. Alpha, beta, omega, sigma. Alpha, beta, omega.
King Bow Radio.
When Luke gets hit with the force, ain't give him remorse, but I give him a scorch. Like I said with the torch, like you fidget and fall, take with a horse, ain't picking recourse. My position is fought like I'm gripping a sword, uplifting hordes of my royals and lords. Alpha, beta, omega, sigma. Alpha, beta, omega, sigma. Alpha, beta, omega, sigma. Alpha, beta, omega, sigma.
We can't talk if money's not the conversation. Beat the kitty, whip her while she's naked. I don't understand these niggas basic. What you mean these niggas gon' replace me? Boy, I'm alpha sigma, you so beta. Beta.
Alpha, beta, omega, sigma. Alpha, beta, omega, sigma. Alpha, beta, omega, sigma. Alpha, beta, omega, sigma.
I cut it off. I'm trying to listen to that.
Yeah. I just want, I'm going to run it back. I'm going to run the back the beginning so everybody can hear the beginning and you can get it one more time. First run through. How is it?
I'm fucking with it. I'm just trying to understand it because, like, it's a little. I'm listening through my phone.
Oh, I suppose it's hard. Yeah, I suppose it's hard for sure. 1 second.
Alpha, beta, omega, sigma. Alpha. I am a sigma. You are a beta. To you, I am an enigma. Alpha, beta, omega, sigma. Alpha, beta, omega, sigma. Alpha, beta, omega, sigma. Alpha, beta, omega, sigma. Alpha, beta, omega, sigma.
King Ball Radio. Sigma. Off of the Yuck EP. Everybody go get that. Say that again.
I said I'm definitely gonna put a real ear to it and listen to it and definitely tell you what I feel about it.
Yeah.
But I like it though too, man. I'm tired of the same shit, man. It's just boring. All I hear is drill music and popping music. Like, listen, man, I like originality, so I like how you rap, bro. So you don't care what people think, and I think that's what brings out the best in an artist.
I appreciate that.
The next carbon copy of a record, you know what I mean? So
it means more than you know, man. It means more than you know. I definitely want to get your takes on here. I'm gonna start doing some panels, I think, where I just have people come on and talk and cover topics and shit.
I respect what you do, man. Even when you try to do what you try to do with battle rap and how
that ain't over. That ain't over.
Now I know that, but like I said, and I warned you. Remember, I told you, I said, bro, niggas gonna try to fuck you, dog.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
I said, bro, I got your back. Just let me know. I will let you know. But you know, you live and you learn.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The one thing about you is people may say you talk a lot of shit or whatever, but you coming from a place that a lot of people want to take advantage of, and they try to take advantage of you. But
yeah,
you know, at least now you understand what it is. But that's why I definitely respect you because you didn't really even do this shit to benefit off anybody. You did it for everybody for benefit. So that's why you gained my respect, in my opinion.
I appreciate that more than you know. And it's not over yet, brother. There's that's still well underway. And I'm gonna do it myself. You talk about people fucking me. I mean, bro, from event staff to people that we had hired to help run it to there was a lot of, let's just say, fuckery on all fronts. Even my designers, I had designers for this app end up, we paid them a lot of money and they never delivered the project. So it's just, there's so many things that I think about that happen not under my control, but I still take full responsibility for. And because I take full responsibility for it, now I think about, I'm going to do this myself. I got to do it myself. I got to push everybody away. It's got to be me and my boy who essentially had the idea. And now we literally have to recruit righteous people who can actually deliver what we're looking for. And I'm grateful that you see that it was all for good intention, because I think that's why another reason we talked earlier, where it's like, I asked you, why do you feel like battle rap doesn't accept me? And I already know why. I love it. And I love it because it's protective and it wants to stay sacred, in many ways. It's like...
It does, but also a lot of the people that are involved in it, I'll give you a mentality. A lot of the mentality is, I want to look good and lose. I'd rather look good and lose than look bad and win. And what I mean by that is, like it's a front. It's a fakeness. The big stupid brolic dumb chains that are worth 50 cents.
Yep.
It's more and looking a certain way. And a lot of these guys ain't gonna show you that they ain't even got it. They ain't got no cribs. They ain't got no money like that. But they want that perception, so they'll do anything, in my opinion, or some of them, not all, to take advantage so they can continue the illusion to people.
Yes. Come on.
You don't want to deal with those type of people. You know what I mean? So to me, they look when they seen you come up, and I knew it. I knew it right away. They looked at you as a what am I looking for? What's the word? Like as a John, of sorts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, learn and now when you're doing it the right way and you got it buzzing, you let them do what they got to do, and that's it.
Exactly.
That's how.
Exactly.
You know, you don't treat people like that, in my opinion. You just don't. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and you reap what you sow, and that's why a lot of them right now you don't even see them. They chasing.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, and hear me out. And I'll come back again and I'll offer the rope to save them. And I'm a tactics of war person. I now know who the fake are. I now know who's looked at me in the eyes and lied to me. And I let it go, bro. I just was talking to somebody last night. If I wanted to be, I could hurt a lot of people. I could be a bully. I really could be. But I always hated bullies. I was always the one to put a stop to bullies. Like, I still apologize to this day if I maybe jab somebody too hard in practice, because I know my capability and that I can hurt people. And sometimes to my detriment. Sometimes that means I might only ever be going 70%, but still doing well in sparring, but I'm not. I mean, there's a reason why I flow the way that I do when I fight, because it's kind of how I train and I don't enjoy hurting people. So in all of this, it's like when I see people who lie in my face, the other extreme of that, bro, the other extreme of being the nice guy that's trying to not lose it is the fact that I can lose it. It's the fact that that's so real. I don't play with that energy. I remember when I was a kid, and something that I'm so grateful for is that I never went over the edge. Do you realize that when everybody was laughing at me in the room with Cassidy, in my mind, it brought back the feelings of, I was one time at this fair and somebody was trying to fight me because I was the new athlete coming up, and I came from a small town into the big town, and here I am. I'm just kind of having fun. Some of my buddies are showing pigs at the fair and shit like that. I'm visiting them. And some people feel insecure and they want to test the hot young new athlete, and this dude ends up spitting in my face. He has a couple of his friends kind of behind me, spits a loogie in my face. And I worshiped the samurai growing up, bro. I worshiped the samurai growing up. And a samurai never drew his sword without knowing he was going to end a life. So I always respected the idea of combat. Like, look, if we're fighting, I got to kill you. And I don't want to. So I would rather be shamed and ridiculed and whatever than kick you in the fucking chin as hard as I can, to the point where you wouldn't even see it coming, and have you hit your head on the ground and then spend the rest of my fucking life in jail. That sounds like a fucking stupid ass life. I will tuck my pride, take that energy that you're making me feel, not kill you. You want to know what I actually did? This is what I did. I looked at him, I let it go down my face, I wipe it off, I throw it. I look at him and I smile, and I look at his friend who's standing behind him and I go, knee. I look at his other friend and I go, neck. And I look at him and I don't say anything. I don't say anything. I just do this. I get in my stance, ready to go. One of the guys goes, this dumb motherfucker. One of the guys goes, I don't know what the fuck that was, but I'm good, bro. I'll see you guys later. And slowly, they all started to dissipate. And I'm never going to forget that moment. It was like, if I stand on it and let people know, It's good. So this is all a pump fake. Everything's all a pump fake. I've let people lie to me, slap me, spit in my face, push me, all while knowing, bro, I could follow you home and knife you in the bushes if I wanted to, and nobody would ever find your body again. Like, I've thought those things, and that's why I had to stop watching Dexter. I would never, ever do that because I love my life. And I just explained that I would never want to go to jail for killing someone, right? Have I thought it? Absolutely. I think we all have psycho in us, right? We all got a little Bill Gates in us, right? But I look at it and I go, I never forget, bro. I never forget. And that's why I didn't forget you when you were the first person to actually like be like, bro, you should start marketing yourself a certain way. You start wearing the suits. You know, you have a certain way that you talk. I remember that. I remember that years ago. I remember being a part of the one that who flew you out to Minnesota for an event where everybody was trying to line me up. You know what I'm saying? I've known it from the beginning. But I also put myself in positions for it. I don't give a fuck. I'm fearless. I do not care. If it ain't life or death, it really doesn't matter to me. So, you know, that's why I put my life on the line for these things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like I said, bro, keep grinding, man. You doing this shit the right way.
Yeah. I appreciate it more than you know. Thanks for being on here tonight, man. I will let you go, and we'll have you back on again soon.
Anytime, bro. Anytime you tell me, I'm there, brother.
All right, man. Appreciate you. This has been the first hour of King Bao Radio live on Instagram. We just had Norbes here. He is phenomenal. He was one of the first people, though, believing me in this battle rap shit and this rap shit. We flew him out a long time ago to Minnesota, and he said, you have a future in this shit, man. You should just market yourself a certain way. And, you know, at that point in time, he was a part of what is now known as the NBA of battle rap. And it meant something to me because I love this hip hop shit, you know? So even when the world is burning and I don't want to necessarily talk about this shit because the world is burning and we shouldn't be talking about Drake and Kendrick, in my opinion. I think it's all bullshit. But I will oblige. If you all want to be distracted, then let's talk about what continues to distract humanity from actual things while proving that I'm the greatest at it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was good. I deserve this. Hold up.
Okay, that's not one. That's not.
That wasn't what I wanted. That was the Diddy. You know what I'm saying? We don't want that. We don't be Diddy, but I accidentally hit the thing. This is what I wanted. You see how much shit I can get done in an hour? You see how much content we just covered in an hour and how we all made it come together? This is the greatest live stream of all time. If you guys don't know that, then I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Boobsy, I appreciate you more than you know. Killers move in silence. Facts. Prehistoric. Good shit. A lot to say. Haha. Nice. Good talk. Yes. That was a great talk. We're going to do the encore here. This was the first hour of King Bao Radio. We're going to come back on, make a new link because we can only be on here for an hour. It is now 53 minutes, but to end the first hour, we are going to, yeah, what's up, Princess? How are you? We are going to get into why I am the greatest of all time, and so is my group. We are the Undeniables, and we have a song called What's Better Than Love, featuring Jimmy Levy, and, whoopsies. And you all should go listen to it, because it, I believe, will change the world if everybody participates and makes the song go number one like it deserves to be. So this is called What's Better Than Love, featuring Jimmy Levy, to close out the first hour of King Bao Radio. Here we go. King Bao Radio.
What's better than being free and knowing I got you? What's better than love? I'm chasing the feeling.
Naomi, we're going to come back. We're going to come back. We're just closing out the first hour.
You ain't in this alone. You ain't in this alone. Mentally you could be gone. When you get back, you're not alone. And you ain't in this alone. You ain't in this alone. My shoulder's yours to lean on. Together we will be strong. You ain't in this alone, but I can learn from the throne. You watching me as I hustling when my hustle is gone. You show me back to the track. I put it back on the map. You know that love is gonna find us if we lose when we ain't. What's better than love? Chasing the feeling. What's better than being free and knowing I got you? What's better than love? Chasing the feeling. What's better than being free and knowing I got you?
Tell me what's better than love. When you're bleeding, I'm feeling low. I begin to understand there is a God. When they're framing it left and right, we all know that we must unite. War is spiritual, not physical divide. It's all about love. In the middle of lonely nights, if I wait upon your presence, I'll be fine.
What's better than love? Chasing the feeling. What's better than being free and knowing I got you? What's better than love? Chasing the feeling. What's better than being free and knowing I got you?
What's better than love? What's spoken every day, but it is never enough. Treat your neighbor as yourself and it would never be rough. What changes everything? What's said with a hug? When we realize that the blessing is us, the gift from the heavens above. Will teach us better lessons with trust. If you're lost, I hope you never give up.
What's better than love? Chasing the feeling. What's better than being free and knowing I got you? What's better than love? I'm chasing the feeling. What's better than being free and knowing I got you?
That was King Bao Radio playing my group, The Undeniables, greatest group of all time album, What's Better Than Love, featuring Jimmy Levy. Thank you all for the love on that. I appreciate you more than you know for that. Brian, thank you. Brian, Kingfit, Enrique, thanks for being here. We're going to close out the first hour. I'll be back to do about a 15 to 20 minute encore. And you guys know what we do. You know how we do it. You know that we prove we're the best in the world all the fucking time. Was that you? Yes. This is my group, The Undeniables. We're the greatest group of all time. Yes. I'm doing my hair tomorrow. I love that song. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Princess, you're awesome. Enrique, just saying. Yeah. Thank you for you, Enrique. Grateful. Well, yeah, we're going to close this out, and I'll see you guys in like 3 minutes. Bye-bye. King Bao Radio. First hour complete.